Welcome to the TongueTalker podcast, where we talk about what is within everything and especially within every person. Yes, there are correlations to literature that we may have depended upon that may clarify or assist us to comprehend the value, strengths, beauty, and destiny of the wisdom that is within us and keeps our life in the path of revelations. Listen to what you hear to say. What is your tongue talking about? In this podcast, we are speaking about what is wisdom and where does wisdom come from? The tongue is that tail that's on the head body of the seaman that wiggles and actually speaks to decode what is in the body and head of our being. It is by the tongue, when we enter into the waters of our mother, that everything that is within our head body seed becomes to be known and manifested. In speaking, we bring forth what has been assembled within our seed name, that it might appear and it might ascend unto crowning glories from which we are born. In listening to the tongue talker as the serpent in the garden, your eyes will be open and you will not die, slumber. The word wisdom in the language of our forefathers is heard as hakuma, which means it is the power within us to ascend through branches as a tree. Wisdom is the means for you to be in your body. These branches are called the 12 faculties of soul that are revealed through the water. The branches form a body of pears to be filled with the light of your countenance. In knowing wisdom, we understand our origins and also our destiny, from which we come out of the invisible to reside in the visible nature of light. Thus, wisdom, hakama, contains the joy of giving everything that is within us. We leave nothing behind in the womb that is in our seed. Yes, everything completely is drawn out, extended through the waters by the fire of our name, by which we have the vitality of living. The joy of giving is the strength of our life, by which we are able to overcome obstacles by the force of wisdom, depicted as the sun that shines brightly within the habitations of every person. As we are more cognizant of this wisdom within us, we are defended. For who can stand against the heat and authority of the sun that rules your days? Soul and body, know and honor your spirit from which it has come. The Holy Spirit is referred to as a river of life because it is constantly flowing through the blood and entering into all of your parts, refreshing your mind and body. The Holy Spirit is known as the Comforter by the prince name of Dan, Ahiozar, Ben Omishadi. My helpmate is generated by the unlimited abundance and understanding. By the spirit intelligence of your name, you continue in the path of waters by your daily ascent of fire in your offerings. What a tree becomes is according to its ascensions, by which what is in the seed is fully extended. The wisdom of your name is known as the front appearing force of the faces of Yahoo in you. While all the 15 faces of Yahoo are paired names of fire and water to reside together in the 12 faculties of soul, by which they compose their tabernacle in 3 names of the house of Levi, There is one unique name of the faces by whom you are sent out of the single eye. And through this eye gate, you are called by name to reside in their house. The speaking of the Elohim in your seed is not dependent upon seeing first. But in so speaking, the words of your mouth generate eyes to see what is in the invisible. An example, the Elohim word bearers in the scroll of Alpha, Genesis, speak and then see the good in what they say. We do the same to each other. We speak together and then see what is in us as written. And Elohim say, Yahi Or. Let there be light, there is light. And Elohim see the light, that it is good. Seeing follows speaking. So in your beginnings, a name is fire and water that's able to speak upon drawing out pairs that appear in water. Names are born of frequencies in crowns, like rose bushes are born from rose-hip crowns, or as oak trees that are born of acorns above. In these native parables come the sayings that we are born from above. The crown from which we are born is the corona of a halaruan and a runya. This is the gate of the single eye that fills the body with light. In bodybuilding for your name, it's understood that you can appear after connecting a pair of faculties, as in the womb. The breaths are connected to the two eyes, the ears are connected to the waters in the stomach, the mouth is connected to the heart. A single unconnected string cannot make an audible sound or sustain a vibration to form a body. To vibrate and produce a recognizable sound note, a string must be connected at two fixed points. This string is called Al, Aleph Lamed. Each strand of the faces of Yahu are called Al. Words of Al are vibrations that spin off of frequencies like sounds of a harp, when strings are connected to the two ends and then plucked. To vibrate and produce a recognizable sound note, a string must be connected to 2 points. These 2 points are the visible of wisdom connected to the invisible of understanding. Our daily growth is by connecting the strands of wisdom to their origins of understanding, illustrated by what's called the Lamb offering, who is following according to the wood teachings upon the heart altar. Wisdom is gold. It comes out of the inner whiteness in seed that encapsulate the silver light of Baina. As the inner light of Baina is extended, it forms a manifest to shine through as Hakama, wisdom. While some may think that they need to study for years to get wisdom as an owl, everyone already has wisdom, by which they are born, even though they may not realize how they come to be out of the waters of the sea. You appear by wisdom after connecting a pair of faculties. A single, unconnected string cannot make an audible sound or sustain a vibration which is required to form a body or any matter. To vibrate and produce a recognizable sound note, the string must be connected at 2 fixed points. The tension connection creates what is called a standing wave. And when the string is plucked or struck, the waves travel to the connection points and reflect back, creating a specific sound to form the specific parts of your body. Thus, when you pray, you ask the heavens or desire to communicate with others in your resonance field, you do so in your name. Like the saying, whatever you ask or seek to achieve, confirm it in your name, by which your ambition has the results of your request. Ideas require an amen or a confirmation to be fulfilled. Your name is the place of wisdom by which all that is destined happens. This applies to your prayers and levels of understanding, known as speaking to the invisible, and also in your resonance or manifest in speaking states of wisdom. Blessings of the heavens and earth are bound in your name like what is in a flower bulb that has both its body and glorious crowns to govern its happy heights of joy. An oak speaks in its name or place by which the lights of Baina, the moon, and Hakam of the sun supply it abundantly to ascend and fulfill its days. The tree is ever ready as it stands upright to receive the dew and sun. It wouldn't be effective for an oak to act or speak as a lily. The Holy Spirit comes out of the waters of the deep, called the innermost belly, as wisdom comes out of understanding. Remember, wisdom comes out of the white silver composite in seed. She is called the Holy, as the breaths of Dan sanctify and keep your dwellings of soul and body. The Spirit flows freely in all of your parts, as they are made by your name of fire in wisdom, that is revealed through your waters of Baina, by which all of your parts of soul and body know and honor your spirit. The wisdom in your name is called the front appearing force of the faces of Yahoo within you. In bodybuilding of your name, it is understood that you appear according to connecting pairs of faculties as in the womb. Your name that is sent has two sides of paired letters as a Halaruan, Aaron, and Alarunya. One side of your body's name is of wisdom. The underlying name of continual support is understanding. Your name appears by wisdom that's let out by the side of Baina. This is called your front name that is distinguished by your back name. For example, the names of Adam, meaning the witnesses of Baina, have the backside name of Madim, meaning the garments that are fitted as measures of water and light photometers, which is how your faces of Yahoo appear in you bodily. I hope this brief dissertation of the concept of wisdom gives you joy, understanding, happiness, and peace as you move through the waters of your habitation unto the destiny that is set before you. In listening to the tongue in your garden, your eyes will be open, and you will not die slumber, but you will be wise as the Al-Hakim. Shalom, shalom.